start, please.
Okay, dear students, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I hope you will be fine at home. And today, once again, I welcome you to this English grammar classes. And we are covering competitive English. Today's topic is close test preparation. And let us begin. Close test is just like fill in the blanks as you have done in your school while studying your books and English grammar. This is an inherent part of CGL and banking examination. Uh, Let us understand its nuances. As you know, it is a very significant topic in English section of all competitive examination, especially CGL and banking. It could fetch you good marks because uh, it covers around 10, sometimes 10 to 6 marks. And if you follow appropriate approach and understand it well, along with practice, continuous practice, you will definitely score well and get good marks in English section. Let us understand close test. As I have already told you, uh, it is just comparable to fill in the blanks questions as you have done in your schools. But when they slightly different from fill in the blanks, because in fill in the blanks you take into consideration only one sentence and you take out its meaning and fill the gap out of the given choices of words and phrases. Here the situation is different. Here what you are supposed to do, you have to understand the entire passage. Then you have to decide which word or expression or phrase is appropriate in the blank. A set of multiple blanks within the passage are given to you. The entire passage is important. Approach to solve the cloze test. So these are the approach we have to follow. Uh, First of all, we have to read the entire passage, and while reading the entire passage, we must be aware of the time, because in competitive examination, damn sure most of the students can solve the question, but time is what important. You have to complete this section in given time. So first thing is analysis. Do a proper analysis of the passage. If you analyze it, that means analyzing here means understanding the gist or essence of the passage, and understand grammatical terms, parts of a speech is used. Then comes the context. Context is very important. See, one word may be same in different fields, but it will convey the different meaning to different subjects. If I say stress, I want to share one instance with you. While I was in Vidya College and I was a part of training department, I was sitting with a teacher who was teaching psychology. I was I told her that stress is very important aspect, and today I'm going to share with the student stress. And immediately she felt offended because she comes from psychology background. She is a teacher of psychology. She raised the question, sir, why you are putting so much uh, stress, so much emphasis on stress? Stress is it is something which has to be dealt with properly. We have to deal it properly. Otherwise, but I don't know, ma'am. In English, stress is something different. It is prominence of some vowel, some sound in a word. फिर मैंने उन्हें बताया ये सारी बातें, तो शी गॉट सरप्राइज कि अच्छा ये आपके इंग्लिश में स्ट्रेस इस तरह से होता है। मैंने कहा हाँ मैम, स्ट्रेस इसको कहते हैं। और तो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट। यहाँ एग्जाम्पल स्ट्रेस वर्ड का है, जो साइकोलॉजी, स्पिरिचुअलिटी और फिजिक्स और इंग्लिश में डिफरेंट मीनिंग हो सकते हैं उसके। एनीवे टोन, आप just try to understand the tone of the passage. Tone means intention of the author. emotion and feeling of the emotion. Sorry, of the author. So whenever we hear any speech, even when we talk, we convey some intention to it, some meaning to it. Okay, so this is the reason after witnessing some outstanding speech or hearing a lecturate, we come to a conclusion that this is informative. Here, that author, the speaker was using sarcasm. He was making fun of corruption in India, and he was humorous in tone. वो हंसाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, तो उस टोन को हमें पकड़ना है कि ह्यूमरस है कि वो सैड है, उसमें कौन सी फीलिंग कन्वे कर रहा है स्पीकर या ऑथर या राइटर. Similarly, be aware of the sentence connectors. But these connectors always, if we find these are supporting connectors like and, like, likewise, similarly, contradicting connectors, like they contradict, they go against. One sentence is spoken, one sentence is said. That means if but follows, that it means the next sentence would be contradictory to previous one. Okay. So, however, unlike although though these are the example of contradicting connectors, eliminate. This is one process. Eliminate options through inference and implication. Inference may simply we use logic. We try to deduce the answer. We try to hit it अंदाजा लगा करके, estimate करके. And implication, हम implication में देखते हैं कहीं hint है क्या? Is there any hint given? We call it implication with implied meaning. So here is one first exercise. So uh, select the most appropriate option for blank number 3. We have 4 options: this, that, these, those. So let us go through this passage right from the environmental to pollution. Have a look over it. So what is the right answer for blank number 3? Excuse me. We have 4 options: this, that, these, those. Please unmute yourself and answer.
Due to these factors.
Okay, these, right. Okay, according to new pattern, there are some changes. Okay, these changes are changes are also in some variation. We have to keep in mind and we'll practice it. In each of the question given below, 4 words are given in bold. Okay, these 4 words may or may not be in their correct position. The sentence is then followed by options with the correct combination of words that should replace each other in order to make the sentence grammatically, contextually correct. Find the correct combination of the words that replace each other. If the sentence is correct, then select option E as your choice. That means out of the given choices, we have we have to find out the right combination. जैसे ये आप वर्ड्स देख रहे हैं डार्क पे बोल्ड लेटर्स में, लीड, रिज्यूम, अपीयर, अपराइजिंग. हो सकता है दे मे और मे बी जम्बल्ड अप, they are replaced, and we have to place them in a correct order to make a meaningful sentence. Okay, हो सकता है ये लीड यहाँ पर लीड ना हो, अपराइजिंग जहाँ अपराइजिंग ना हो, रिज्यूम जहाँ, बट वी हैव टू फाइंड इट आउट. सम अमेरिकन ऑफिशियल लीड्स टू होप, क्या ये सूट करता है? लीड्स टू होप, रिज्यूम. तो क्या रिप्लेसमेंट होना चाहिए? फर्स्ट चॉइस है ए, ये कह रहे हैं फर्स्ट चॉइस में ए को बी से रिप्लेस कर दो. ए को हटा करके बी को ए की जगह रखो. अगर हम यहाँ शुरू करेंगे अमेरिकन ऑफिशियल रिज्यूम, रिज्यूम्ड टू हो, वन चॉइस. फिर है ए और सी को करें, तो बी या डी को करें. आप और इसको करने के लिए क्या करेंगे? हम इसका मीनिंग निकालते हैं, तो हमें ये लगता है कि ए शुड बी रिप्लेस्ड विद सी. ए को हम रिप्लेस करेंगे सी से, दोनों की प्लेस को इंटरचेंज कर देंगे. Some American officials appear to have that resumed section on Iran will lead to a popular uprising. Right? So this is the solution. To make the sentence meaningful, an interchange between A and C is required. The phrase "some American officials appear to hope" and section on Iran will lead are more meaningful, and B and D don't require to be interchanged. Hence, the correct answer is the A and C. The answer would be B. Some American officials appear to hope that resumed section on Iran lead to a popular uprising. Okay, let's do it together. Tariffs has imported higher China on 603 items imposed from US. Don't you think the sentence appeared to be weird, conveying no meaning? Like, first देखिए tariffs के साथ इन्होंने they have used has. Tariff is a plural word and they have used has. So this is signaling that it is wrong use. But tariff is a noun. One thing, tariff is a noun, and we have, if we want to replace some word here, only noun can replace it.
Sir,
Imported.
option D.
Option B. Option D. अच्छा, tariffs. आपने D कहा. Did you say D?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
D करेंगे तो let's see. अभी मैंने कहा कि tariffs तो noun है और imposed verb है, और अगर हम imposed करेंगे तो नहीं होगा. हमें इसकी जगह नाउन लाना पड़ेगा. वी हैव टू प्लेस सम नाउन, और नाउन हमारे पास सिर्फ चाइना है. तो चाइना हैज इम्पोर्टेड. राइट, चाइना हैज इम्पोर्टेड. अब देखते हैं इसका आंसर. अब देखें, टैरिफ इज अ प्लूरल नाउन फॉलोड बाय हैज, व्हिच इज इनकरेक्ट. चाइना इज आल्सो नाउन बट अ सिंगुलर नाउन can be followed by has. So an interchange between A and C is required. A and C. Moreover, a noun can only be interchanged with a noun, not a finite verb. Similarly, interchanging B and D would impart better meaning to the sentence. B और D को भी अगर हम चेंज करते हैं, B और D को, तो क्या होगा? चाइना हैज इम्पोज्ड, यानी उसने लाद दिए हैं या जोर जबरदस्ती से कुछ टैक्सेस इम्पोज्ड कर दिए हैं. चाइना हैज इम्पोज्ड higher tariffs, and it would impart better meaning to the sentence. Hence, two interchanges are required: A, C, and B, D. Right? B की जगह D को ले आएंगे. Imported from US, और D में हम लगाएंगे imported from US, जो US से import किए गए. So the correct sentence would be this: China has imposed higher tariffs on 603 items imported from US. So next is NATO ally world leads Turkey in the journalist of number J. The sentences, appear to be weird. Words are wrongly arranged, conveying no meaning. Okay. NATO ally world leads the Turkey in the journalist of number D. J. Will you try with me? Please unmute yourself and try. See one thing. This is one type. I told you close test appear in variation. There may be other variation also possible that will do. So let us understand this. So the right answer would be A. If the sentence is meaningless, the correct phrase should be number of journalists. So an interchange between A and B and C and D is required. Hence the correct answer is A, B and C, D, and the option A is the correct answer. Then the sentence would be NATO ally Turkey leads the world in the number of journalists jails. In 2016, rising violence in Pathankot by Islamic militants culminated in attack on Indian forces at Uri and Kashmir. In 2016, rising in 2016, rising violence अभी तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं लग रही है राइजिंग वायलेंस ठीक है इन पठानकोट ओके अब मुझे बताओ पठानकोट इज अ सिटी और स्टेट पठानकोट इज अ सिटी and it is in Kashmir. So can we say in Pathankot and Uri and Kashmir? Uri and Pathankot are two places in Kashmir. Why Islamic militants culminated in attacks on Indian forces at Uri and Kashmir. So understand it. An interchange between B and D is required. A and C are placed in correct position. Rising violence conveying good meaning. Rising, acha. Now, please, student, I want to ask you. We have talked about finite and infinite verbs. Okay, we studied infinitive, gerund, and participles. Now, you tell me rising violence. What is rising?
Gerund.
Gerund है. Are you sure? कोई help करना चाहेगा और क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि राइजिंग क्या है अच्छा जनरली हम क्या कहते हैं क्या करते हैं देखा आईएनजी है तो जीरंड होगा नहीं नहीं देखिए राइजिंग है एंड इट इज एक्टिंग एज एडजेक्टिव ऑफ वायलेंस वायलेंस कैसा है राइजिंग है तो यहाँ आईएनजी फॉर्म इज वर्किंग एज एन एडजेक्टिव और ऐसा कब होता है ये पार्टिसिपल में होता है ठीक है दिस इज पार्टिसिपल ओके एनीवे So, in the right answer would be in 2016, rising violence in Kashmir by Islamic militants culminated in attacks on Indian forests at Uri and Pathankot. Okay, only one change is possible. Okay, that is C. Only B and D. So that means it is not only English here, not only English, but uh, uh, your your familiarity with current affairs. If you read newspaper, if you go through what is happening all around India and world, so you will be familiar with all these terms. These state, whether it is a state or city. Question number 5. Now you will find close test in a different way. In the following passage, some of the words have been left out, each of, each of which is indicated by a number. Find the suitable word from the option given against each number. Yeah, this one is a little bit, you know, easy. आप कर सकते हैं इसको मुझे लगता है it is not that hard. Before doing, I request you to go through this passage, go through the passage, only then you can do it. Stanford Stanford economist Nicholas Bloom is true believer, and I like many true believers. He lets his message dash his evidence. Okay, based on single study of Chinese travel agency. So question number 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices for this. Okay. 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Yes. So what are the possibilities? He lets his message cut. He lets his message outrun, exceeded, begin, or choose. Do you find it difficult? Okay, let us see the right answer. The right answer would be outrun, to go beyond or exceed. Next question. My God, I did a mistake. This eluded my eye. Okay, please unmute yourself and try to solve it. Here, students. So, here, the right answer would be B. He enthusiastically declares working from home a future-looking technology with enormous potential. Okay, third one. Resulting disappointments, conclusion exercises guarantees. Bloom's study comes with serious limitation and is contradicted by a later Gallup report. However, while it is
Conclusions.
a draw broad conclusion, very good, very good. Broad conclusion. बहुत ही अच्छा है, very good. So broad conclusion. See, very good. Okay. I hope it is visible to you. Let me drag it upside like this, like this. Will give you visibility. Okay. Question number 4 and 5. Very corrected. This is 4. So, your response. 5th. My God. Answer is visible to you. Okay. No problem. So, in question number 4, E would be the right answer. Focused. 4th place. From his findings, savvy business leader can read between the lines and extract some valuable lessons for working focused with all employees. And 5th one, instituted. Instituted means introduce or establish a scheme, undertaking a policy. So let us work on our vocabulary. Okay, match these two columns. Please unmute yourselves, guys. Please unmute yourself. Match this up. Printing using a stone or a mantle plate with a completely smooth surface. Mapping of Earth on its formation. Art related to ornate good handwriting. Scientific study of bodily disease. Study of birth. Study of celestial bodies. Hello? Printing using a stone or a metal plate with a complete smooth surface. So this seems to be a difficult word, some new word for you. Okay. One correct method could be like this. Go on doing. First of all, find out those words which you know. Like mapping of deliberately, though I know the answer of first, but this I'm just telling you the way this way we can do it. Let us just for a while we are leaving question number one. Okay. Mapping of Earth and its formation. Now it's very easy.
Geography.
ज्योग्राफी ठीक है सेकंड का हमें पता लग गया फर्स्ट हम डेलिबरेटली हम छोड़ रहे हैं ओके थर्ड आर्ट रिलेटेड टू ऑनेट गुड हैंडराइटिंग
Calligraphy.
कैलीग्राफी तो थर्ड वी हैव डन ओके साइंटिफिक स्टडी ऑफ बॉडीली डिजीज
Pathology.
पैथोलॉजी वेरी गुड पैथोलॉजी ये भी हो गया स्टडी ऑफ बर्ड ये भी थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है इसको छोड़ते हैं है ना हमने फर्स्ट और फिफ्थ को छोड़ दिया डेलिबरेटली हम सिक्स्थ में आते हैं स्टडी ऑफ सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज
Astronomy.
Geography.
एस्ट्रोनॉमी अब एस्ट्रोनॉमी हो गया अब पैथोलॉजी है नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विद two questions and two answers lithography and ornithology okay so अब हम
First
पहुंचते हैं
lithography.
फर्स्ट का क्या होगा
Lithography.
एग्जैक्टली लिथोग्राफी है ना अब पता लग गया कि भाई लिथोग्राफी है राइटिंग्स है कैलीग्राफी है तो ऑलॉजी तो नहीं हो सकता ऑर्निथोलॉजी नहीं हो सकता विच इज स्टडी ऑफ बर्ड्स okay study of collection of coins token paper money etc okay let us assume ये difficult लग रहा है second and we for a while we are leaving second one okay अब आते हैं study of earth and rocks study earth and rocks
Geology. नहीं.
सॉरी आपने क्या जियोलॉजी राइट थर्ड इज जियोलॉजी अच्छा इज स्टडी ऑफ इलेक्शन ट्रेंड्स ठीक है इसको भी छोड़ते हैं आपके लिए शायद नया वर्ड है स्टडी ऑफ इलेक्शन ट्रेंड्स नाउ मूव टू स्टडी ऑफ फ्लाइंग एरोप्लेन्स इट इज वेरी इजी it is familiar already studies of flying
Aviation.
aviation okay we left third second and fourth deliberately okay स्टडी अब ऐसे क्या करें आप जैसे युद्ध में हैं सबसे पहले कमजोर वाले दुश्मन को खत्म करो है वाई वेस्टिंग टाइम डिफिकल्ट वाले के पास तो सिक्स स्टडी ऑफ हैंडराइटिंग स्टडी ऑफ हैंडराइटिंग
Graphology.
स्टडी ऑफ हैंडराइटिंग ग्राफोलॉजी study of handwriting that is graphology study of hereditary genes and variation that is very easy
Genetics.
हाँ जेनेटिक क्लास 8 से पढ़ रहे हैं आप है ना ओके जेनेटिक्स सेवेंथ स्टडी ऑफ ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट
Anthropology.
हाँ एंथ्रोपोलॉजी study of human development study of human culture all this come into anthropology now we are left with second and fourth study of collection of coins token paper money one option is numismatics and fourth is study of election trend cosmology ठीक so आप इसको याद रखें this is new word for you study of collection of coins the person who we call it numismatics and the person who collect this numismatic okay numismatics is that study and study of election trends that is psephology and T is silent here. Psephology. So we are left with 2 minutes. Let us do it again. दीक्षा, आपका क्या क्या एम है, किस पे इंटरेस्ट है आपका?
सर कैट।
अच्छा अच्छा, आप जीनेट के लिए भी आप? नहीं जीनेट नहीं
सर कैट की तैयारी कर रही हूँ।
अच्छा, कैट के लिए तो आप तो शायद आपने एक तो करियर लॉन्चर से क्लासेस वगैरह लिए हैं, ले लिए?
सर तो मतलब ली थी पर अभी पूरी नहीं कर पाई, अब दोबारा से रीजॉइन करूंगी।
Okay, I hope these classes are benefiting you.
यस सर।
Okay. Any suggestion, any something you want which is missing, like you want some this thing should be added?
सर अभी
Tomorrow,
तो जो मतलब चल रहा है वो मतलब सही है, क्योंकि इतना भी काफी चीजें नई पता चल रही हैं इससे भी।
अच्छा नहीं पता
तो
चल रहा है,
और
ठीक।
हाँ यस सर, और फिर धीरे धीरे लेवल बढ़ाना सर सही है ना, क्योंकि एकदम से फिर इंग्लिश का प्रेशर बहुत ज्यादा एक साथ भी नहीं हो पाता।
हाँ तो मैं एकदम I don't like to introduce suddenly, I don't like to start from higher level. ये होता है स्टूडेंट्स के घबरा जाके ये सोच, ये फील
यस
आती है
सर।
कि पता है क्या फील आती है अगर ऐसे देखते यार मुझसे तो होगा ही नहीं है, इट इज नॉट माई कप ऑफ टी,
यस सर।
इसको छोड़ दो। तो आई वांट टू ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विथ कॉमन थिंग, स्मॉलर लेवल, लोअर लेवल, देन मीडियम, देन हायर। आरसी करें क्या? आरसी मेरा बहुत मन है आरसी को इस पर करने का, लेकिन
यस।
एक
Yes, sir.
आरसी कल करते हैं फिर, है ना? तो थैंक्स जॉइनिंग दिस क्लास.
थैंक यू सर।
Have a
Thank you,
nice day.
sir.
Have a nice day.
आनंद जी।
हाँ सर, आप बंद कर दीजिए सर।
हाँ जी, अभी चल रहा है लेक्चर, खत्म हो गया?
फिनिश हो गया सर।
फिनिश हो गया?
हाँ जी,
कर दूं एंड?
एंड कर दीजिए सर।
ठीक है ओके।